Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot predictions for the day Wednesday, July 18th, 2018. We will be starting with Aries as usual. Let's see what comes up for you, Aries. All right, honey. What we have showing up here is the King of Clubs, which does just talk about you yourself. When this card comes up, this tells me that you're in your groove, you're doing your thing, everything is flowing. Like everything that you have going on is all just flowing and working very well. So this is a nice, satisfactory type of day. Usually I don't see like a lot of ecstasy coming out of this day, but things are flowing very well. So it's a satisfaction-based day. It's a lot of satisfaction there for you, Aries, on the 18th. Okay, so Taurus for Wednesday, July the 18th. Diane, hello, hello. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever put that. Taurus, July the 18th. What do we have showing up for you guys? T. Hodges, welcome back. Okay, so Taurus, you've got the Seven of Cups showing up in reverse. This is telling me that you do have a lot of options in front of you and you've been considering what options you actually want to go with and what you want to let go. Now you're focusing in. You figured out what it is that you want to focus on and move forward with. You're focusing in on that. You're letting some of the other options go so that you can take the time and make this one that you're focusing in on a priority and move forward with it on Wednesday. So that's Taurus. Up next, we have Gemini for Wednesday, July the 18th. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, what you have here is the Heron in reverse. The Heron in reverse is just telling me that there is something that you had started, and at one point it was new. It had all that sunshiny, new excitement, glittery feeling to it because it was new, and now the new is starting to wear off. You're starting to realize that to maintain and keep this thing rolling, you're going to have to roll up your shirt sleeves and keep working on it. Maybe even get to work on it a little more. And I see you maintaining with that and continuing whatever that is that was a new thing that you started that doesn't feel so new at the moment on Wednesday. Next, we have Cancers coming up for July the 18th, Wednesday. By the way, we are still in Cancer's sun times. Yes, Cancer's sun time, sun sign time, however you want to say that. So for those of you who were born during the sign of Cancer, if you want to contact me to schedule a live reading, you do get a 25% discount off of that reading as my birthday gift to you. Let's see what your card comes up for July the 18th, Cancers. Okay. Wow, who got this before? Taurus. Cancers, you got a Seven of Cups in reverse as well. This just says that you did have a lot of options you were considering. Now you've made your choice about which option you want to go with, and you're taking steps to move forward with that option. Next up is Leo for Wednesday, the 18th. Leo. Leo, Leo. Okay, so Leos, what you guys have showing up is the Six of Coins in reverse. Six of Coins in reverse tells me that you are evening something out, making it fair. You're paying back somebody something that you borrowed from them or loaned from them. This could be money. It could be a cup of sugar or an egg. Who knows? Could be the ladder, the lawnmower. Who knows? But you're paying something back, or you're giving something back that you had received from somebody else. You're evening up the scales. Okay, so that's Leo on the 18th. You could be paying off an old debt, blah, blah, blah. You get the picture. All right, so Wednesday the 18th for Virgo. Sunshine Taylor, glad to see you here, my dear. We're up to Virgo right now for Wednesday, July the 18th. Virgos, your card just fell right out for me. What you got is the Strength card in reverse. Some of you may be skipping your time at the gym on Wednesday. For others of you, you may just be feeling like something that you're really good at, you kind of like did a misstep. You messed it up. I think that this would be a surprise. But for others of you, this is going to have more to do with your own self-esteem And this is going to be saying that you're beating up on yourself for something that you really didn't have that much control over. Sometimes we do that because other people tell us things are our fault when really they're not. So if you find yourself beating yourself up, be aware. How much influence did you really have on that situation that you're beating yourself up for? Is it really reasonable to be holding yourself accountable for how things turned out in that situation or not? Usually it's not. Okay. Next, we are looking at Libra for Wednesday, July the 18th. La da 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 da. Libra. Okay, Libras, what you have here is the World Tree showing up in reverse. This is telling me that you have a situation that you thought was exactly what you wanted, worth going for, worth being a target or a goal. And now you're realizing, whoa, wait a second, I don't really want that after all. No, thank you. That's Libra, July 18th. Next, we're up to Scorpios for Wednesday, July the 18th. Scorpios. Why do I feel like some of us have that stinger ready and on standby on Wednesday? I think some of us may be expecting to get an attack from somewhere, and we're going to be like, oh no, we're not letting you get away with that. There will be a payback. We actually had 2 cards fall here. Okay, so we've got a Knight of Wands in reverse, and we've got a 5 of Pentacles right side up. So this is just telling me that there is somebody in our lives that is making us feel like we're kind of left out in the cold. We're not a part of their group, or they don't want us around or whatever. We're taking this pretty personally is what it looks like here. I don't think that we should do that. I know that if I notice this feeling coming in, I'm going to try to step back and not do that. I think that would be good advice for any of us, though. But you've got somebody, when you've got a Knight of Wands in reverse, this person is kind of flighty anyway. It's kind of hard to count on them because they're kind of all over the place with their energy and what they want to do. They're not very clear about what they actually want to do. So every new and bright, shiny thing kind of calls them away. All right. And then this 5 of Pentacles can mean, feeling left out in the cold. I think that this is definitely what this means, since we're coming up with a person with this. So this is a person making us feel left out in the cold on Wednesday, Scorpios. And obviously, not everything I see here is going to apply to every single person who watches this video. It is a general. Willie Dog's mama. Sagittarius, you're up next for July 18th, Wednesday. Tammy Bambi. Wow. Trippy that they were born on the same day. That doesn't happen too often. Sagittarius for Wednesday, July the 18th. Sagittarius, Temperance showing up in reverse. Temperance in reverse is just telling me that there's something going on where you're feeling out of balance on Wednesday, but you're catching it and you're taking steps to correct that, Sagittarius. Next, we're looking at Capricorn. Capricorn, Wednesday, July the 18th. La da dee da 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 da. Thank you for all the thumbs up. But I look down and there was 2 of them, and I look up again and there's 7. Thank you so much. Your son and your dog and your daughter. Oh, wow. All right, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Here we go. Ha! Remember the cards you got earlier, Tammy, when you did the COD? Did you look at that yet? It really goes along with the Capricorn card for tomorrow. So Capricorn for Wednesday, July the 18th, what you have is the 4 of Pentacles. This is one of 2 things for many of you. This will be stashing money away or putting money in savings, putting it back for another time or for a very specific thing. But definitely putting money in savings or stashing it. If you're in stash your money in the mattress type of person. That could be what you're doing. The other way that this can come in is you could be very protective of your feelings and not sharing them as openly as you often do. So one of those two things. For most of you, I think this is actually coming in more financially than emotionally. Oh, thank you, T. Hodges. Okay, so let's look at Aquarius next. La da 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 da. Yeah, so it may not be you hiding your feelings. Yeah, it feels more financial to me. Sagittarius for July the 18th, Wednesday, or excuse me, not Sagittarius, Aquarius. I don't know how I got Sagittarius on my mind. Let me cut this deck so that we don't have a Sagittarius card come up instead of an Aquarius one. So for Aquarius, Wednesday, July the 18th. Aquarius. Ooh, you guys have the Seven of Wands in reverse. This just means that you've told somebody, you've set some boundaries with them. You've told them, I'm willing to do this, but not this. If you want me to do that, I'll help you with that. This is kind of your domain. You got to figure that out on your own. That type of thing, Aquarius. And so what's going on now is that this person that you set those boundaries with is pushing those boundaries. They're trying to see if you're really for real or not. They're trying to act like you never said anything about any kind of boundaries. It's going to be up to you whether they roll right over you or not. The energy here is that they're going to roll right over you. You guys have free will, though. You don't have to let that be true. I hear you, Tammy Bambi. Maybe that's why. There you go. Seven of Wands is following you around. All right, so next let's look at Pisces. Pisces. For Wednesday, July the 18th, what's coming up for you guys? Pisces. Okay, you guys, you have the Justice card. This just means that something that is not fair is happening in your life. This can also mean, and I'm picking this up strongly, the return of somebody to your life that was in your life before, Pisces. So for some of you, this could be an ex coming back and you guys getting back together. It didn't really work the last time with this Justice card in reverse. It's really kind of a foreboding. There's not a reason to expect it to work this time when this card comes up. So this is what I'm seeing is an ex actually coming back. It's an unfair situation when this ex comes back, which means, Pisces, you're probably giving way more than they are. You're actually expecting something to come of this relationship. They're not really willing to put that much energy or effort into it, that type of thing. If this is a relationship situation for you, Pisces, and for a lot of you it is, if it's not a relationship situation, this could be a court case that is not going in a fair way. Or this just could be some kind of situation in your life that's not going a fair way, with emphasis more on something that would have to do with something that would have to be mediated, or where you're having to work with authority figures is going to come in more often than just, like, oh, me and my roommate aren't getting along or something like that. So it's usually going to have something to do with other people sort of getting involved if it's not about a relationship thing where we're letting somebody come back who really, we have no business letting them come back into our lives. And I can say we, because I'm a Pisces moon. All right, so that's what I have for everybody for today. That pretty much covers it. Thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by and hanging out, keeping me company while I did this. I do appreciate it. If you guys would like to order a private reading or a Reiki session, all you have to do is contact me. You can find my contact information on my website, which is www.amista.info. INFO. Everybody have a fantastic day, and I'll see you here the next time. Could be the shady little sister-in-law. True for Gemini and Capricorn. You don't know about Pisces. See what happens, right? Peace out, everybody.